The Philippines, ranked 19th globally for gender equality in 2022, has seen a slight dip since 2018, despite global efforts like the UN's SDGs and Magna Carta of Women. The research aims to highlight the challenges faced by women in government offices and how this shapes public policies, highlighting the need for a focus on government agencies' role in achieving gender balance. The study focuses on key predictor variables of gender equality, including human capital, economic empowerment, voice and rights, and gender capacity building, and outcome variables of government agency dynamics, including constraints, strategies, and sustainability, to understand the landscape of gender equality in public administration. First, we aim to determine the gender equality matrix in these agencies. This involves understanding the role of human capital, like health and education for women. We also look into economic empowerment, ensuring that women can participate in economic processes. Furthermore, we examine the importance of voice and rights and the mechanisms in place for gender capacity building. Secondly, we assess the dynamics within the government agencies. We explored both the opportunities and the challenges they face in ensuring gender equality. We categorize these into constraints, or the obstacles they face, strategies, or the methods they use to overcome these challenges, and lastly, sustainability, or how these efforts can be maintained long-term. Our third objective was to understand the connection between our established gender equality matrix and the dynamics of government agencies. Lastly, based on our findings, we'll be offering strategic recommendations. These are aims at boosting gender equality within the realm of public administration. We believe that our findings can pave the way for more inclusive policies and practices. Our study significance is multifaceted. We provide clarity on gender equality areas, guiding strategic improvements. For government employees, our findings amplify rights advocacy, especially for marginalized groups in the public sector. Moreover, in public administration, this research pushes for an inclusive, effective administration tailored for everyone. In addition, our data aids in shaping gender-equal policies for the public sector. Lastly, this study serves as a pivotal reference for gender discussions in public administration, particularly in the Philippines.
Our study delves into four main dimensions: human capital, economic empowerment, voice and rights, and gender capacity building. We have collected our data through surveys, focusing on both male and female employees across various roles. For our methodology, we have used a descriptive quantitative correlational design. We also utilize the Prisma framework. It ensures rigorous methodology and clear literature review. As for our respondents, 115 employees from selected government agencies in the Philippines were surveyed from the instrument adopted from the Asian Development Bank's Toolkit on Gender Equality Results and Indicators. Moving on to our results, starting with human capital. The study found strong agreement among respondents about gender equality in access to education, health services, and training, with a mean score of 4.45, aligning with Griffin and Stamarsky and Zahn. However, there is room for targeted programs to meet women's specific needs. The data on economic empowerment showed strong agreement, with a mean score of 4.32, indicating equal access to resources and job opportunities for both men and women. However, the study highlighted the need to address barriers to women's economic participation, aligning with UN and IMF reports. In the area of voice and rights, the overall mean score was 4.24. While this is positive, there is room for improvement, especially in men's understanding of women's rights, as also pointed out by the study of Klugman et al. For gender capacity building, the overall mean score was lower at 3.89. This indicates that efforts are being made for gender capacity building. Government agencies are doing well but could improve in data analysis and stakeholder education, supported by studies from Epifanio and Ibanez and Bertis. In achieving gender equality within government agencies, when it comes to constraints, respondents were generally neutral, with a mean score of 3.18. Our study found that there is no strong consensus on major obstacles to gender equality, but areas like awareness and training could use more focus. In strategies, the overall mean score for all the indicators relating to strategies in gender equality was 3.79. Our findings indicate that while current approaches are generally effective, there is room for improvement. Training is crucial for increasing awareness and skills.
As for sustainability, the overall mean score was 4.02, indicating a generally optimistic outlook for the long-term sustainability of current gender equality efforts. Our study underscores the need for ongoing refinement and re-evolutions of action plans. The general sentiment is positive about the sustainability of current gender equality efforts, but there is always room for improvement. Involving key stakeholders and maintaining leadership commitment could significantly enhance the long-term success of these initiatives. The correlation analysis found that human capital, economic empowerment, and voice and rights were not strongly related to constraints, but significantly correlated with strategies and sustainability, emphasizing their importance in the gender equality initiatives planning and maintenance. Furthermore, our research has identified 10 key strategies for enhancing gender equality within public administration. First, we need to strengthen our data analysis capabilities. Accurate data is crucial for shaping effective policies. Secondly, capacity building for stakeholders is essential. Educated stakeholders can better implement and adapt gender policies. Third, we recommend introducing gender-specific programs, especially in areas like health, training. Fourth, enhancing stakeholder engagement is crucial for the successful implementation of these policies. Fifth, continuous evaluation and feedback mechanisms are key adapting to changing needs. The authors propose a project entitled Enhancing Gender Equality in Public Administration through strategic initiatives to improve gender equality in public administration. They suggest establishing strategic partnerships for resources and expertise, leadership commitment, a holistic approach to address constraints, investment in economic empowerment, strategies, and legal and social education, particularly for men. The project will involve workshops, training programs, and stakeholders' engagement activities, aiming for measurable improvements in gender equality. The recommendations emphasize the need for a multifaceted approach and aim to integrate these strategies into a sustainable, long-term framework. Overall, our key findings reveal that human capital plays a significant role in ensuring gender equality. Emphasizing education and services can pave the way for this. When it comes to economic empowerment, it is important to provide both men and women in government agencies equal access to resources. Regarding voice and rights, our findings shows that while women are well informed, men seems to be less aware of women's rights. Interestingly, there's a noticeable gap in gender capacity building. Specifically, there's not enough emphasis on data analysis when it's shaping policies. Moving to challenges and opportunities, there's a general agreement about the positive impact of human capital and economic empowerment. However, as new insights were discovered is the lack of consensus on the existence of the impact of certain constraints. This clearly shows that we need to delve deeper to understand the less obvious challenges in this domain. Lastly, from our correlation analysis, having skilled individuals is crucial. However, it's not only the solution. They can't single-handedly address gender equality challenges. What's more important, a systematic or institutional approach focusing on individual capacities alone won't suffice. To wrap up with the research-driven recommendations on enhancing gender equality at the national level, first, it is important to prioritize men's education and women's rights within government sectors. We also advocate for stronger data analytics capabilities. In addition, importantly, to make more informed decisions, utilizing sex-segregated data is crucial. Transitioning to the regional level, collaboration between agencies stands out as a key solution. Implementing programs that target the gender gap, especially by enhancing service quality and economic opportunities, is vital. Additionally, pooling resources specifically for gender equality can lead to more focused and effective initiatives. And on the international front, the United Nations and similar entities could leverage our findings to evaluate and refine their gender equality initiatives. There is a clear need to pay attention to variations in service quality based on gender. Lastly, creating and implementing global strategies will be essential for meaningful and impactful gender equality efforts.